Hello everyone, and welcome back to Charm Love by Carolyn. Today we're going to be making a bracelet based off of this little symbol right here. Now, I know to everyone this looks like a cross, but it is a cross, but it's actually an Ankh. It is a sacred symbol to the ancient Egyptians, and it represents eternal life. And some refer to this symbol as the precursor to the cross. So yeah, this is what inspired this video today and inspired this bracelet. So the materials I'm going to be using today are these wood grain 8mm beads and these little silver Tibetan spacers. I'm going to be using these little bells and these jump rings and these charms, which actually correspond with each other, and I'm going to tell you. Also, of course, my stretch elastic, which I have not pre-stretched, but I'm doing that now. And I'm going to be using just some pliers to open the jump rings and a cutter tool to cut the excess elastic. Okay, so now let's get started. And as always, I would like to thank my new subscribers for subscribing. Welcome to our charming family, and I hope you enjoy our videos. Please feel free to go check out our other videos. I don't have the link yet, but just go to the Charm Love by Carolyn page on YouTube, and there you will see our videos listed along with a few shorts that I made. So yeah. Let's get started with this. So, as always, I'm giving information, of course, which I hope you all enjoy. I hope y'all don't lose interest. Leave in the comments down below if you like these types of videos. Of course, I'm going to be making other videos, but leave in the comment section if you like these types of informational videos, because I enjoy looking this stuff up and I enjoy sharing the information that I found with you all. So yeah, just let me know in the comments below what y'all think, what y'all like. So yeah, I have pre-stretched my elastic cording as always, and we're probably going to be using my ruler today since I did not pre-measure this stuff out, and I don't want my bracelet to be 9 inches long, so probably going to be using my trusty dusty ruler as well. So now, oh, and two, also, since I'm not stringing from the spool, my little makeshift bead stopper. All right, now the Ankh symbol, I've always liked the Ankh symbol. Now that I know what it's called, I've always actually liked this symbol because, hey, it looks like a cross, but actually it is the first or original cross in the Egyptian culture. So now it's also known as the key of life, and it only represents a connection to, it doesn't only represent a connection to the afterlife, it also symbolizes, excuse me, the most treasured life-giving resources, which are water, air, and sun. So, okay, that's interesting to know because, like I said, I've liked it. It looks like a cross, which it is, but I never really decided to just dive into, you know, the meaning and the history and all of that good stuff. Okay, so now, starting with my bracelet, I have strung on. Now, first of all, I'm not sure if I want to use this as of yet. I might have another space for that. So what we're going to do, we're just going to string on the beads and give some more information on our little symbol. Okay. Those, and of course, we know those resources, water, air, and sun, are the keys to creating and preserving life. And the Ankh is also known, like I just said, as the first or original cross. I like that. I like that. I mean, like I said, I never knew that. And if someone, like I said, please feel free to comment. Anybody that knew that before, comment down below. If it's new information to you, just like it's new information to me, also comment down that below. Because, you know, I like learning new stuff, like I said before. Now, this, let me show you, of course. This is the cross in which we know today. So, you know, like I said, I don't know how many people knew that there was a cross before this cross, because I did find some information on the original cross, if you will. And it's like the most beloved symbol of Christianity. The cross represents the union of heaven and earth, which we know that. We know that, like I said, if any of our parents are, you know, really into, you know, being religious, which my parents were, well, my grandmother was. I mean, she was a really religious type person, so, and she believed in the cross and, of course, heaven and earth, you know. But now, like I said, I never decided to just delve in or try to find out the history of any of this until it just, I don't know. I looked through my charms one night and I was trying to think of a video to do for you all, and I ran across the Ankh charm. Now that, like I said, that I know what it's called, and I decided to, I'm like, I was a little curious about it. I just want to know a little bit more about it, and, you know, and come to find out, today it has really become a popular piece of jewelry. A lot of people are wearing it. A lot of the celebrities are wearing it. So, yeah, it has become a real popular accessory today. Excuse me. Now, the horizontal lines of the cross that we know today represent the earthly and the rational, and the vertical lines represent the heavenly and the spiritual. I mean, I guess, like I said, I never knew all of this stuff until I decided to start looking up information about my charm. So now, as you can see, I'm stringing on my beads, because I don't think these, I think I got another place to put these right here, because they're a little big, so I think I got another place to put those. But yeah, I'm just going to continue stringing my beads. Now, I thought I wanted to use some spacer beads between here, but I couldn't find any that I liked, so we're just gonna wing it today without the spacer beads. The intersection of the cross we know today, it represents the point of communication between people and God. According to Christian faith, wearing the cross gives you a direct line to the heavens. The cross also represents the tree of life, which appears at the beginning and the end of the Bible. I didn't know that. Don't judge me. I'm sorry, I don't, like, you know. But yeah, the tree of life. So this is where it comes from, like the tree of life. So that's why I say, like, all of these little charms today are like kind of corresponding with everything, you know, with each other. Like tree of life, the cross, the Ankh, and the key. The Ankh means the key of life. So yeah, everything is kind of corresponding today. So, some questions I saw while looking up the information for the Ankh. One of the questions was, does the Ankh represent Jesus? I think I'm gonna have to put a disclaimer at the beginning because trust me, I'm not trying to step on nobody's religion, you know, to each his own. I mean, I don't think I'm insulting or hurting anybody's feelings, hopefully. But yeah, the question is, does the Ankh represent Jesus? And it says the use of the Ankh symbol as Christ's promise of everlasting life through belief in his sacrifice and resurrection is the most probable origin of Christians' use of the cross as a symbol of faith today. So, like I said, that's the only thing I grew up knowing. That's the only thing I grew up seeing in my house is the cross that we know today. So, like I said, I didn't know anything else about anything else except for that one. And come to find out, the early Christians of Rome and elsewhere actually used to use the fertility symbol of the fish as a sign of their faith. So now that sounds interesting to me, and I actually want to start looking up some information about that as well, and probably do a video on it, because yet again, I've always seen the little fish and I never knew what it meant. I always wondered, well, why a fish? You know, see fish on certain things. I'm like, why a fish? So yeah, I found some real interesting information about the Ankh symbol prior to doing it. And this is probably why it took me so long to get this video done, because I was really looking up information, trying to find some good stuff to tell y'all about it. And some more stuff is, some more good information is, the Ankh was also a talisman used by many gods, such as the sun god Ra, as a symbol of creation, or the god of the dead Anubis for his power over life and death. Now, I know people have seen the movie The Mummy, not the newer one, I guess you would say, but the older, not the old one, but the one, like, I think back in 90, probably like 99, early 2000s. And of course, he had Anubis. I mean, you know, I've always liked Egyptian themed or based things, information, movies and stuff like that, but I've never decided to, like I said, do information on it. So yeah, that is quite interesting. And another question I found, and maybe some of you, you know, may be asking, okay, what religion is the Ankh? It says, as a cross, it has been extensively used in symbolism of the Coptic Orthodox Church. That's interesting. Like I said, this is very interesting information to me, and I hope y'all are enjoying it. I was afraid my beat was going to try to run away from me. But, yeah. You know, I advise a lot of these symbols we see today, like, you know, all of them have a meaning. I mean, all of them have some sort of meaning to them. So, if you all see a symbol and you wondering, like, you know, what does this symbol mean? Don't be afraid to use your internet to get information. It is always best to be educated than not, I say. You know, that's why the internet is here. That's why it's packed full of information. So anything we want to know about, we can just go to our internet and look it up. Now, the Coptic Orthodox Church, never heard of that either, so of course I had to look it up. And the Coptic Orthodox Church is the Christian church that was founded in Egypt. That's very interesting. It says also the Coptic Orthodox Church worships the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit in the oneness of nature. So see, it's really kind of natural, you know. I guess the religion practices back in the day are totally different from what we see today. And, you know, I'm glad I started doing research because, like, I knew nothing else. And I'm glad I started doing research. And I really hope some of this information was helpful to you all, you know, because, like I said, I try my best. If I do some research on something and I think it's interesting, I want to share it with my new YouTube family. I want all of us to be educated. So, yeah, in the midst of me chit-chatting, I have strung up about 5 inches of bracelet while I have been chit-chatting about the symbol and the modern day cross and, you know, things of that nature. I have strung up 5 inches of bracelet. We're just going to continue to string along here. Yes, it doesn't take long to string up a bracelet. It does not. So now we're almost right at 6 inches. A couple more beads. And we should be good to go. I don't want to make it too big, because I can easily over measure, because I'm really not good with measuring. So yeah, we're about, yeah, maybe one more bead, because we got to give into consideration that I'll have to put on my charms and a veil. So, okay, there. Now, sorry y'all, there we go. that's about right. So now, set that aside. And now, what I'm going to do, as you can see, I have already attached one of my charms to my veils, and just gonna do the rest of them. Just attach them to the veil. Now, what do you want to do with your jump ring? You never want to pull your jump ring apart. What you want to do is you want to take it on both sides. Take it on both sides like that. Walk it open. You don't want to twist it. You don't want to pull it apart, because if you pull it apart, it will not get back in the shape that it originally was. So you just want to walk it open and walk it closed, like so. Just like so. So we're going to just attach all the rest of the charms to the jump rings. And you know, while I'm doing this, I can just go ahead and attach it to my veil and close that back. Open another one. And I think I got them all. 1, 2. Yeah, I did. So, actually, all I need to do is attach them to the veil. Uh-oh. I'm losing my veil, y'all. And the main symbol, the reason for the bracelet, I really must attach it to a jump ring. The whole reason for the bracelet. Oops. Oops, sorry y'all. Don't mean to make y'all shake. Okay. All right. Now that we have everything assembled, I'm going to take off that and now this is really just a sample bracelet, so if it comes out a little too big, it is okay. I can always cut it down and make it a right size. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add one of my spacers. I think this is going to work. I'm going to add the spacer there. See there, works better right there. I'm going to add one there and add one onto the other side. And then I'm going to start adding my charms. So they correspond with each other. Let's see. Kind of design on the fly kind of type thing, because as I was getting the materials together, I kept seeing these charms and I just kept pulling them out, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to incorporate this because, like I said, they correspond with each other actually. So yeah, I wanted to try to get all of them in there since I was giving you information about basically all of them. Okay, so now there. Now what we're going to simply do, of course, I'm going to do my knot again. We're going to get this right one of these days on camera, so it won't take me forever. Okay, tie. Then because I always cut more elastic than I need, and that's why it may be a little difficult for me to get this going right at first, but yeah. And then tie the surgeon's knot. Then you can always tie another knot just for good measure. Like I said, you do not want your bracelet falling apart. And then always GS hypo cement. I never do when I'm doing a film, but yeah, always use your GS hypo to make sure your knot stays intact. Now, I'm just going to cut by cording. There you go. And actually, as you can see, my knot went right on and hid itself. It really did. It went right on and hid itself. All right, so I'm going to move all of this stuff out of the way. And, okay, let's see here. I'm going to get y'all down so y'all can see it. There we go. There is our bracelet. The Ankh Key of Life, Tree of Life bracelet. Yeah. I think that's really cute. Cutesy. I think it's really cutesy. I like it. I hope y'all like it. And you know, it can be a unisex bracelet actually. Man or woman can wear these. So, yeah, there you have it. And as always, thank you all for watching. Thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you for joining our charming family. And I hope you enjoyed it. And like I said, leave in the comment box whether you all like the informational videos or not, how you feel about it. Because, of course, I got other videos that I'm going to do. But like I said, I kind of ratherly enjoy doing informational videos because, of course, I like giving information. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all next time on another video. Thank you. Bye-bye.